I'm Ashlyn, and I have ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. I've been meaning to do a video on this for quite some time, and because I have ADHD, I always start my videos and I stop, or I end up not editing them, or I don't finish them, or I don't like the way I sound, or I lose track and I pause the video. And I thought, sorry you guys, I get jumbled up in my words. What I'm doing is I'm creating a video of what my adult ADHD looks like, and I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to post it how it is, and I'm going to let you guys listen to me ramble and just kind of touch base on the subject of ADHD a little bit. I'm sure if you're looking at this video, you pretty much already know what it is. There isn't a lot out there for adult ADHD. I'm losing track already, and I just started speaking. So I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm 26 years old. I'm a mother. I work from home. I'm in college. I own a business. I have multiple hobbies. I help people lose weight. I do everything. I can never just do one thing. My mind's constantly in different places. You guys, I just want to say that living with ADHD is hard. It's really hard. I'm not going to lie, but it's also great in certain ways, you know. But I constantly lose track of what I'm saying. It's like my brain just kind of gets fuzzy, or there's just so much going on at one time. I used to just kind of speak and like jumble over my words, and I still do that. But now I just kind of like take a breather and try to think about like what I was thinking about. So I got diagnosed in the 7th grade. I was not one of the lucky ones. I didn't have understanding teachers for the most part, and my parents were really great and supportive, but nobody knew I had issues. So you'd say issues. I struggled really bad in school. I still struggle. I'm in college, and I've just been having a really hard time. So I started searching more about my disability and just trying to learn as much as I can to try to help myself. I'm almost obsessed with it. The cool thing about people with ADHD is we have this thing called hyperfocus. When we get obsessed with something or something catches our interest, we go all in. So I spend hours reading audiobooks about ADHD, or listening to audiobooks because I love listening to them in my car. I'm constantly researching about my disability. I'm constantly talking about it. Probably talk people's heads off, but there isn't a lot out there for adults with ADHD. Until recently, people actually thought it was a childhood condition, and it's not. You know, it affects thousands of people. And I mean, it's so hard having a disability called ADHD, attention deficit disorder, when it's so much more than that. I struggle in my day-to-day life with emotional regulation, with impulse issues, not being able to think, not being able to focus. I can focus on something if it catches my interest, and it's kind of hard explaining to people, hey, I'm going to have a really difficult time reading this chapter because no matter how many times I sit and read it, it's not recollecting, or it's not staying in my head. I could literally read a paragraph over and over and over, and it just doesn't click in my head. It's so frustrating because I could actually study, and I could study for hours and go in and take a test and forget everything. My memory issues are an issue. And here I am, like I said, I'm not going to edit this video. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, adult ADHD. You see how I get off track. My mind just goes in so many different places, and it's so difficult. So let me take a breather and try to think about what I was saying. So adult ADHD. It's hard. I repeated kindergarten. I switched schools almost every year because I wanted to. I dealt with a lot of social issues, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression. A lot of the things that I'm reading about my disability are making sense to me now, the way I felt in high school. I never felt like I was accepted by anyone. I always felt like people were talking about me. I got in a lot of altercations, a lot of physical and verbal altercations because I either couldn't control my impulses, or I thought somebody was talking about me and I would feel like something was nudging at my head. So if I thought I could hear somebody speaking about me, I would have to say something, or else it would bother me so much. And now that I'm older, I've realized what it was is my impulsivity to say things. And I'm hypersensitive. So, when I'm in a classroom, I hear everything. So if I think I hear somebody talking about me, which, middle school, high school, they probably were, everything in my head, all I would hear is them speaking to me, and it would be like until I said something, and I would end up getting in an altercation. And so yeah, school wasn't pleasant for me. As far as friends go, teachers, for the most part, my teachers, man, I don't want to say they failed me, but yeah, the select few that really took the time to help me and to understand and not just judge me as some lazy student, those really made a huge impact on my life positively, a positive impact on my life. I'm losing track of what I was saying again. You see, this is why it's so hard for me to do a video on ADHD, because myself, because I have it, I lose track like crazy. I'm supposed to be doing homework right now, and I thought, hey, I'm sitting outside of my college. It would be a really good time to do my video on ADHD, which I actually already did one, but I kept like forgetting what I was talking about, so I had to edit it, and I ended up doing something else. And guys, I'm doing 1,000 things and accomplishing nothing constantly because my brain is just, there's constantly stuff going on in it. I can't do one simple task without getting off task. It's really crazy. But yeah, I'm going to start from the beginning again. Having ADHD is really difficult. Not a lot of people understand. They think that you're just stupid or lazy, or I don't know. It was hard, academically growing up. As far as socially, I feel like I had a pretty normal childhood, but my ADHD didn't really, really affect my day-to-day life until I became a mom. I was fine. It was just me. It was okay. I was always in my appointments on time. I knew what I had to do. I would actually time myself. And then I had a son. And I was responsible for more than just me. I'm responsible for this baby. And then I'm engaged. I'm responsible for this guy. I have to make sure the room's clean. I have to make sure everything's cooked. And guys, oh my God, my day-to-day life is a mess because I'm in school, I work, I try to run a business, I'm a mom, I'm also, a fiance, and it's so difficult being an adult with ADHD because there's so many things I got to do and so many responsibilities and not enough time in the day. And I feel like I never have a breather. Medication only helps so much. I'm starting behavioral therapy to see if it helps, but I don't even know what I want to talk about. I just kind of wanted to put my video out there on adult ADHD in case anyone else is dealing with it. They know they're not alone. It's a struggle, but it's also my superpower. I'm a jack of all trades and a master at none. Like I said, I feel like I'm doing 1,000 things and accomplishing nothing constantly, but you know what? Today I'm going to accomplish something. I am not going to edit this video. I'm going to post it just like this. And yeah, I'm accomplishing something. This is adult ADHD. Yeah. So it was nice letting you guys see me in my moment of messiness and my true, natural, I don't know what I'm trying to say, guys, but yeah. Yeah. See you later.